Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have my folks internet game review. This was my losing game and I was winning a lot for this game and finally I just lose. I just lost, for the Baduk, when we are losing the game and we get to win by opponent mistake, and when we are winning the game, we get to lose by my mistake, and this is called Baduk. And always we have to make better skill with the review. So if you want to improve, also you have to review for your losing game as well. Of course, the watching again for my losing game is really painful, and this game was like I am supposed to win. If you see my last time video, then I won by lucky, and this time is opposite. Yeah. I am white and my opponent is black, and he is a Chinese professional player. And yeah, nowadays you can see that most of the time we prefer to invade 2 at 3-3. And this time black just jump here. This means if white just push and cut here, this ladder is better for black. So white can't really play like this. In case if white just plays here, black doesn't have to do it anything. Just when you just go to the big place, and in the future, white has to spend one more time. For this shape is much worse than this shape. If you are just thinking about for the territory, then of course it's not really different. But when you capture one more time like this, or here, black can use those sente, so 12 and 10 can be helpful in the future. This little thing is really big difference, so that's the reason why we care about the ladder. So I just tenuki first, and this time I just have played here. Black has to spend here one more move to just protect the ladder. In the future, if white spend one more move here, black has to respawn. So black just tried here, I just pushed one more time. If black just answered, then I was thinking that this can be better exchange for me. Of course, white doesn't have to really do that. Even white can do around here. Many ways were possible. As I told you in the beginning, just there are many ways and you have to decide to play that you like. It's not you are playing that is correct. There is so many correct. Okay, so I just tried to play the knight move. Black didn't answer, so if I go here I can get the potential. Even he just plays here and I just played Hane and Kone. Which means if I don't play anything in this area, this is gonna be really painful. In case I have to answer, then this flag is gonna be sente. I lost to 2 sente from black. If I do not answer anything, then black can capture this white group. And it's gonna became famous life and death, just like this. So now when he plays here, so I have to push one more time and block. It's gonna be painful. I have to give him the 3 and 4 this exchange. So before I play here, even maybe you might want to know what about I play here. And he will just push here. Even if I just cut here, I have to take care of both sides. It's impossible. Black can punish white. But this is not gonna be okay. So black is supposed to just push here. Then when I connect, this shape is really bad shape. Even the black just push and jump here, now white doesn't really have a power. So normally when black plays here, even though it looks like end game, but this is relative the sente and reverse sente as well. So in the future I can just bother him. So he just defends. So for the beginning, I think I felt that I was okay. Yeah, somehow white is good enough. And that's trend, it was not bad for me. At this moment, I was thinking to press this group. Yeah, for my teacher, Lira0 told me that just I can pincer here. when it jumps out, then I can just 2 space jump. Yeah, this way might be more valuable. Maybe the reason why even I approach here, I can't really bother this group. So we just share, then I just keep focusing in this area, but that the reason was I couldn't think I could make the big territory. But even though spending one move is valuable, yeah, having one stone here, sorry, first is better than black just pincer first. So actual game black could pincer here, so now I'm losing control in this area, but the main point is I can't really bother this group. You know, if I just cut here one time before, here there's always flower core, so it's not really helping for me, so I cannot really press. Okay, at this moment, actual game that I decided to play is here. But this was the wrong order. I had a much better move from now. Yeah. It doesn't mean I'm behind, because beginning was not bad for me. My right decision was just asking this move first. It's quite understandable. If black just pushes, then I can push one more time. My hangma condition is much better. And if black pushes this way, I can become a good exchange if I just use the same as actual game. Because 1, 2 cannot be bad exchange in the future, I can just block here. Yeah, so of course Lira 0 is very strong. You know, this is a 15 seconds Boyomi game, in which means a super fast game, so we cannot read it detailedly, just we are fighting by feeling. The black just separated my group and I keep pressing these 2 stones. Okay, and then when he jumps, I just surrounded him. I wanted to connect together. But even now, right decision was just asking this move. Somehow this was better, and then beating his vital point. Yeah, I'm not sure whether, but it doesn't make sure game was bad. Okay, this was the first important point, and of course I was looking for this Aji before. Which means if I just play here, he's gonna accept, and you know he can get all the territory, then he can just take care of this group separately. White didn't get anything, so we were reading. If I just Hane, he was planning to play here, and then when I Atari, I realized that this is gonna be better for me because this can make black 3 stones became weaker. So of course I was reading for this variation. In the Boyomi game, this is not easy to judge how we have to handle. If I just connect, then black can get everything. You know, I lose too many things. My right decision was capture 1 stone first, and when it cut, and then I have to make this become flower core. You know, in the Boyomi game, we are not pretty sure if I just take care, however, then even there is a cutting point. Yeah. So it's not easy to judge, to be honest. But now, my right decision was using the wedge. This was the good move. In case black just plays here, even if I just use the some cost threat here and capture, finally black has to connect here. Yeah, even we just share some cost threat like this. Then black just connect, and I have to keep make the flower core. Black has to spend the 2 moves here, then even though I just beat other plays 2 times, then it was better for me. Yeah. Of course, we were reading until now, and then we can't find out in 15 seconds. So I just decided to Tenoki first because I couldn't know how I can prove this or solve this situation. So he just made the center 2 times and then just defense. So now it became 50-50. Just now white was leading, but since he answered, I just keep trying to make him a bit concentrated. Yeah. So it was okay. Yeah. And at this moment, I just was thinking in the Boyomi whether I need to play here. And my thinking was if he answered, then this was gonna be okay. But I was thinking that he might play here and give up these 2 stones, and I just need to judge whether I need to capture or find some another place. Yeah. So another way that I decided to play was another connecting. Because this time when he push and then if he jump, then I can make this become Sente in the future. But this connecting was also not really right decision. So this push was very painful. And I felt that it has a power to Hane, but it was not. If he just cut here, and it was quite annoying for me. Because if he can make such kind of a shape, my shape is quite heavy. Yeah, but of course he would care. When I have a stretch here one more time, then somehow he has to even care such kind of aji. But of course it didn't work. Yeah. So now he just Hane. Yeah, it's quite actual game psychology. So even I made a double Hane. This was the vital point. Even black had to cut here and then push. Then white shape will be very unhappy now. The point is I couldn't really make something inside. If I cannot make something inside, then there is no reason to continue to play. Yeah. You know, if I just play here, those things are all sent there, and he can use, and white is very concentrated. So you can see the contour, the upper side. So it was not really good, but he even answered, and this is a vital point. So still the game balance is difficult to play. By actual game, I just asked here one time whether he's gonna answer because I really wanted to push one more time. This Hana is gonna be painful. So at this moment, you know, we just both are not sure. Yeah. And if black just do not answer, even he will not be sure about this capturing race in the fast game. Yeah. It might be okay. So he just ignore and then just connect. And even I know that he could ignore. So if I can make Sente, however, I wanted to make here valuable. Yeah. Oh, which means it's not really a good move. Yeah, so now finally I just push one more time. Always he had to willing to cut here. Yeah, this was a good point. So now I was looking for this group a long time ago. So I just decided to beat his vital point. So now he started to take care of this group, but this was quite heavy because now I prepared for this influence. The black couldn't really go out since I exchange here, so I can say I really catch up the control of this game. I even it was fast game. I realized that black doesn't have a solution, so maybe this time I was thinking that I win this game more than 99%. So, you know, such kind of a time is mostly difficult and dangerous. Then I really want to fix this, my bad habit, but it's not really easy to fix for even I'm having playing almost, yeah, how many years? Maybe 28 years. Yeah. But it's not really easy to fix. So now, there are many ways. Even though I just cut here and then stretch, there is nothing to do. Black can't do anything. Black can just try to challenge for this call, but if I just answer, it's nothing. And even here, he has to connect. So he can try to make the call, but you know this call is like, just even though I just lose, it's really flower call. Even though he connect, then it's impossible to lose the game. And even there is cutting as well in the future. So everything is working actually, not just one way. So I just decided to cut here because I couldn't see this move. And he answered. Okay, this was my first chance how I could finish this game. I could just stretch here one time. Because you know if he is surrounded like that, then I can just cut and done. And if he just capture, then even I can just try to capture this group, then even just nothing. And even he just pushes here, then I can cut one time and just keep follow out. Like, can I really stop the white? Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah. So of course I had many options. Yeah, even this is okay because it's more complicated. But yeah, of course seeing here was much better. Yeah, he just had to make all the sente, but at least this is gonna be the capturing race, and it was much complicated. So in such kind of situation, how we can find a simple way and finish the game is more important, even though not easy to judge in 15 seconds for me. So now this is just one way. I also have to make more liberty with the capturing one stone. And there is the core. But actually I could just handle. Because for this core is quite light for me. And if he lose this core, then he is losing everything. And even I had the core strat, there is a weakness. I could beat this group. But anyway, you can see that it's complicated. And in the Boyomi, that's really not easy to judge. So he made all the sente and became it's the capturing race. For this capturing race, luckily I was leading for one liberty. So just one way, and we were keep fighting. So this was the just direct call. Yeah, just we were thinking that actually this was direct call, but you can see that my umbrella is still reading. Yeah, he also even have to answer. He cannot just have a cost threat. If he just do that, eventually he has to return here. So it's nothing to help him. So when I capture, yeah, I just connect here. Okay, at this moment, for this result, just like I was thinking that if I just capture one time, if he just keep out like this, sorry, if like just keep trying to challenge for this call, and finally I have to surround, when he answer, I can capture, but for example, I don't have any coast threat. Then when I just go to the big place, I thought this is gonna be one step call. Yeah. Which means if I was thinking that when he answer, I thought I need to answer one more time so he can just play somewhere else. He just Tenoki for 3 times. If he just surround here and something like this, capturing race, and then when I capture, if he is making the direct call, then this time is my turn. Yeah, so it's really complicated, right? But this was my misreading. When he plays here, when I just surround here, originally black is just captured. Even though just he plays here, I can just play here. Because when he answer, and however he challenge for this call, then I could just capture this way. And when he surround, that was the double call. I can capture here and he cannot get in, and he has to use the some cost threat and capture, then I can capture here again. So I didn't have to play any move here, but in the 15 seconds game, and one of my bad habit is during the game, I had to just read for this capturing race, but during the game, I get to count to the territory, but that's really bad habit. Of course, if I have enough time, then I could count for a while, but I didn't really have to spend my time to count the territory, even in the 15 seconds Boyomi. So even though just when he answer, okay, for example, I don't really have to play anything, but even though I just connect, I was leading enough. When you want to capture, then I can even capture this one stone, so white is leading enough. For lecture game, I decided to play, yeah, and then we were challenging. Yeah, as I told you, I don't really have to challenge for this call. This is caring for the cost threat. Yeah. So because I was thinking that this is a one-step call, so I just capture here. I invest one move in the useless place. Of course, it's not really bad place. Even he can just try to capture this one stone. But however, I spent one move and I was waiting for him to get in the call. So he is keep making the efficient move because still I'm winning this game. Yeah. At this moment, I was just keep capturing. You can see that I didn't really have to answer that all the time. If I just found out the big plays when he plays here, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, I need to answer, and the point is yeah. At this moment, I just finished the call. That which means if I just block here, when he capture, if I just capture here, I'm winning a lot. Yeah, like this. But I spent one move, and when he capture, the result is like during the call, I spent one move here, and then he spent one move, and then he just saved this one stone, and even he captured this group. Just like I lost almost two moves, two steps. I just wasted for surrounding this group. Yeah, even I spent one move here. So became this was very close game. But luckily I was leading a while, but of course I was thinking still I'm winning for this game. Yeah. However, if I could win this goal, then I thought I was winning. But this is my last losing move. I had to just jump here. In the Boyomi, I was keep caring about such kind of weakness, but you know, right now it doesn't work anything. So this is better for the point. I could break more point, yeah, for his territory, and even I'm looking for the jump as well in the future. Then even I defense here, I have a potential to make my territory. But I just tried here, he could just connect. It was much worse than just now compared to I just jump. So after I play like this, now became I'm losing. Yeah, I just tried my best in the end game. Yeah, but now I couldn't win. Yeah, I lost 2.5 points. You can see that when I was making this attacking situation, I think it's impossible to lose. Yeah, most of them will win easily, but it's happened in the Baduk. Yeah, and during the actual game and even the finish to play the game, we get to regret. Even I am saying, yeah, when I see the such kind of a terrible reading and the mistake, and we want to avoid, and it's people's psychology. But even like that, we should have a review. Yeah. So if you can feel more painful from your losing game, we are improving. Yeah. The review is the best study if you want to improve it for your level. Even all the world champion and strong player, they did that. Yeah. Even the painful. So today I'm gonna I introduced you my losing game, and it was quite painful game. After I lose, I felt that really painful. Yeah, and it was quite embarrassing reading. Yeah, even I catch up the really good chance. Okay, so next time I hope to just complete such kind of a game more easily, and this is what I have to improve. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching my video. Then I'm gonna make more interesting game and show you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Please like and subscribe.